Hey guys, my name's Sam and welcome to Prep Medic. This week's video, we're reviewing the Terraframe 50 from Mystery Ranch. So this is a pack I've been using for search and rescue missions and some longer day hikes. I've had it for about a year, paid my own money for it, although I do have an affiliate link for Mystery Ranch. I think I still have it. I'll leave that down below. Just help support the channel. So Mystery Ranch makes high-end packs. They make a lot of packs for military, hunting, just outdoor recreation in general. And I've had one of their products on the channel before. The Mystery Ranch Rats pack is a really popular medical pack for military personnel, and I used it in my job for a while. This pack is special because it has something called an overload feature, which we'll talk about in a second, that allows me to carry a variety of unusual loads. So as a medic that deploys on SAR teams as well as with SWAT, we've got a lot of different setups, bags, capabilities, and especially on our SAR missions where we're going up into the Rocky Mountains, could be warm weather, could be cold weather, could be multiple patients, just one, or we might just be supporting the team doing a body recovery. We have a lot of different gear that we might have to hike with us, and this pack really allows me to do that. So this week we're going to go through this pack start to finish and just show you some of the cool features it has. So this pack is made out of 330D Cordura nylon. The zippers are YKK and coated with a water resistant lining. The pack itself is not waterproof. You will need a rain fly for that, which Mystery Ranch sells as well. Although this is a pretty standard size for a pack, so if you have one sitting at home, it will probably fit over it. It is 50 liters total in the main pack, but the overload feature allows you to add 30 to 50 more liters on it depending on what you need. On the outside, we've got a number of pockets. It has Mystery Ranch's patented 3-zipper design, which is kind of cool. So we'll take these two cinch straps off, and you can see the lid will just open this way. So I can pull it there, or I can pull either zipper. So I can open the lid here and I can reach into the pack and take whatever I want out of it. But it also has this second zipper. So if I want to open the pack totally up and really see what's on the inside, I can get down into the nitty-gritty of the pack, get stuff out at the very base of it. And we'll go through some of the internals here in a second. On the top lid, there are two zippers, where I've got one right here that's pretty closed off, and I've just got like headlamps and stuff in there. This isn't really a setup video, but you can fit a fair amount in this pocket. And then the second pocket here is actually mesh on the inside, so it's quite a lot bigger. And it gives you just a bit more storage space in the top of the pack for things that you might need in a hurry. All the zippers have these pull straps, so you can kind of grip onto that and pull it. Makes it just a little easier to open the pack up. Not necessary, but definitely something that's nice to have. You have daisy chain webbing on each side for gear storage. If you're carrying ice axes or want to cinch something to the outside of the pack, you absolutely can. Coming to the bottom, you have two straps here. If you have a sleep system or a bedroll, sleeping pad, anything like that, you can easily place that on the bottom, and there's plenty of strap here to get a pretty large load under the pack if you absolutely have to. On either side, you have expandable elastic pockets for water bottles. I have two 48-ounce Nalgene's I carry on SAR with me, and they fit with room to spare on the side. So you could put pretty much any water bottle you'd want in here. It's super easy to use. One really cool thing about these side pockets is because you have this lower strap right here that kind of keeps this attached to the frame, you can actually thread that through the inside of the water bottle holder, get it tight, and then still use this to its fullest extent. So kind of a nice feature, a really easy ergonomic change they made. As for the frame, this is a carbon fiber external frame. Very, very comfortable. It is semi-rigid, so you can bend it. It does move with you. I found it to be really comfortable with pretty high load capacities, especially when you activate the overload feature of this. It really keeps things close to your back and feels very comfortable. The waist strap is in separate parts, and it is super bulky and super comfortable, and you have PALS webbing on the outside, so if you want to put another water bottle holder, a dump pouch, something else that you want easy reach to, you can throw it on this. It cinches down really nice, and once again, very, very comfortable. This right here, this yoke is adjustable to your back, so I have it adjusted exactly how I want it for me. I would recommend having a friend help you out with this. It's just a lot easier than trying to do it yourself in the basement. Ask me how I know. The shoulder straps are very comfy, but there's not much special about them. You can remove this chest strap if you want to, and it can adjust up and down. So now getting into the inside of this pack, as we open it up, I'll just pull kind of all the crap I have in here out. I've just got a lot of warm weather clothes because we're still in kind of winter seasons. This is the one downside of the pack. The one thing I don't really like is that there's not much internal storage. So I do have a place for a hydration system if I don't want external pockets. The reason I do the Nalgene's, especially in Colorado in the winter, is I don't like hoses freezing. So I like to have a Nalgene that'll stay liquid for a long period of time. But this is the only internal pocket. Everything else, it's just one big dump pocket. That's, you know, a minus for a lot of people, including me. That being said, if you do want a pack very similar to this, they make one of these overload Terraframes in a hunting version. I believe they have some military packs that do have more pockets on the inside. You're just going to be paying more of a premium than you are for this one here. So a little bit of a downside. All right, so the last thing on this pack and kind of the main feature I want to talk about today is going to be its overload feature. And this is what makes this pack unique and makes it stand out, and I think makes it one of the ideal packs for somebody that has kind of abnormal load carriages that they're using backcountry. This could be a photographer that has a Pelican case, you know, in our case, SAR medics, you know, just carrying different medical loads. But for this, and I can do this relatively quickly, all I have to do is unbuckle all the sides here. And now the pack is completely disconnected from the backpack itself, and I have this little shelf. So if I take my SWAT med bag, which has pretty much all the medical stuff I need, I can throw that right on the inside of this, and I can pull this pack up, back, and we'll do another little fast forward here because this takes just a little bit of time. So now, I have my medical pack sandwiched in there. It's not taking up any more space on here. I still have 50 liters on the inside of this pack that I can keep my survival equipment on. I have all my medical equipment. And the last SAR mission I was on, we had to bring like a lot of heating blankets. I had a hole warming system, as well as like a bedroll. And I was able to fit that all in here with my medical pack, and it worked really, really well. You can also do this with totally hard items. I've seen people putting in like logs that they found outside, you know, rocks if you want to bring them back, if that's what you're into. It all works, but for me, putting this med pack in here works really well, and it still gives me a lot of room to expand the pack farther and put more of the abnormal items that we might not always carry on us if we have to expand our capabilities for a particular mission set. So all in all, I think this is a super unique pack. Mystery Ranch does offer a bunch of different backpacks with this frame. I went with the Terraframe 50 in kind of the hiking version, just because this is one of their cheaper options in this range, whereas the military packs, you almost double the price. The hunting ones, you get a little bit of a premium as well. So this guy right here, as of making this video, runs about $400, which is pricey, but Mystery Ranch has always impressed me with their quality. I've never had an issue with any of their gear. That Rats pack now is probably 4 or 5 years old, and it's still going strong. I've used it quite a lot. So if you have any questions, comments, or you have experience with this pack, leave it in the comments down below, and I will see you next week.